Hi, welcome to my knitting journal episode number 13. My name is Chelsea and this is my little channel to document my knitting journey, my different projects I am working on, finished and works in progress. Today I don't have any new things to show you, like new purchases, but I do have a finished object that I'm wearing and something else I just started. So it won't be a very long video today, but I just wanted to show what I finished and talk about the yarn colors and just how I liked it, and then to show you my new work in progress. So I finally finished my Find Your Fade shawl and it took me a long time. I wish when I started it on Ravelry, I didn't document the date. I didn't realize that was a feature, so I think I'm gonna start doing that now. When I start a new project on Ravelry, when I purchase the pattern, is to, because usually I start it that day, is to put what day it is so I'll know how long it took me to finish this. I think I've probably knit this on and off since about Easter, so maybe 4 months. And again, not knitting it, I would leave it for weeks at a time if not touching it. But it is a very big shawl, so I guess if you're thinking about making a Find Your Fade, know that it's very long. I knit it on size 4, which is what the pattern called for, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty small from what I'm used to, but I almost wish I went in size smaller. I wonder if it would be tighter. Not that it's too loose, but just maybe it would have shrunk the pattern down a little bit. So I have all the colors that I knit it with. I wanted to tell you, where did that go? Sorry, looking at my computer. So I wanted to show the colorway and the name. So I did block it, which back up a little bit. I did block it, and I think yarn always feels so much better once you block it. So it feels really nice and soft and just squishy and just feels like one big unit piece. So first I'll just show you. So here's my first color, second, third, fourth, my fifth, sixth, and 7 is very light at the end. So it's a really fun pattern. It goes back and forth through garter and then some lace work. So I used mostly so 6 of my colors are Primrose yarn in the Adelaide base, which is a single ply fingering weight yarn, and then 1 color is Hedgehog Fibers skinny singles, so also fingering weight yarn. I'm not sure the ply on that one. So here's Primrose yarn, if you haven't heard of that. Oh, I look red. I had to turn my air conditioning off so it would be quiet, so it's a little bit hot in this room right now. And I love Primrose. It's one of my new favorite, I'd say it's my favorite yarn right now. Okay, so this is the front. So this first color is called Angry Ocean. So lots of blues with a little bit of purple. And then I faded that to the second color, which is called Spacesuit. So blues and greens with a tiny bit of pink. And I will probably say 5 times, ooh, this one's my favorite. But I really like the second color, or third color, sorry, is Cosmos. And you see it right there. It's blues with this very magenta, pink, purple color. I love it. I'd love to make socks or sweater out of that. Now this purple, which is what it fades to, is Birthday Cake in Hedgehog. So it's mostly purple with a little bit of blue, a darker kind of blue, and a tiny bit of brown. That's Hedgehog, Birthday Cake. This next purple, which is less speckled, is more just a very kind of gradient colors, so just slowly blue, purple, and pink, but all mixed together. And I feel my first 4, 5 colors fade almost, I know I keep going back and forth oh, I really do like it and I think I will wear this a lot, but I feel my 5 first colors fade pretty well. Like maybe I should have had more contrast. That's what I wish. I wish I had more contrast. And even maybe I would have used these same colors, but would have arranged them differently. I feel like I didn't quite have so much contrast, and then I got to the end and there was so much contrast, maybe too much. But I will say I'm happy with it. I think it was a learning experience. I think I'm still learning how to do colors and what one should go next to each other and all of that. So definitely still learning. My sixth color is Blueberry Jazz, which is like a white base with lots of pinks and blues and like hot pink. This was probably when I got to the end, I was like, oh, I really like this one. And I knew that my sixth color was going to have a lot more of it. So I had thought about doing the Blueberry Jazz at the end as my last color, which you only really do a little bit of garter in. But I put it as this one so I could just have more of it. But then you see how much contrast there is right there compared to like my other fades. So I don't know. It's a debate because I think this last color is very just soft pink with some speckles, but it had yellow in it and I didn't have yellow anywhere else, but it's just like a light pink, almost white with some pink and purple speckles. And this is called Full Moon Banshee. Banshee. So that's my Find Your Fade. It is huge. I don't know quite how to wear it. Like I want to just wrap it around my neck because that's what I like doing with shawls, but it's very big to do that with still. I'm not messed up there. So let's see. Oh, how do you do this? How do you wear it? I need to look at more pictures. Or you could like kind of fold it, but then it's still just so big. I folded it and then wrapped it around and then pulled it down. I don't know. I like that, but then these ends are just so long. But I think it'll be a really nice piece in the winter. A nice jean shirt or something, or with a jacket. Didn't do my hair today. Anyway, so that is my Find Your Fade. It's kind of fun having like these two pieces that I think are so different, but they're all colors alike, and I think the whole piece works. If you have some tips on how to wear this, comment below, or if you've made one and you have it on your Ravelry, I can go check it out and see how you're wearing yours. Let me know, because I am still trying to figure that piece out. I think it's kind of fun like this, and it's super soft and just pretty. Okay, so that is my finished project for this last week. And then just checking to see if there's anything else. There's nothing else. There's something waiting to get in the mail. So once I get that, or my next video, whatever that will be, I will post that. And they tried to deliver it this last Saturday, but we went up to New York City, spent the day in Central Park, and went to a kids concert. So when I got back, I was kind of sad that I had a thing, because I guess it's coming from somewhere, I think from Germany, and so it's considered registered mail, so I think they won't leave it. So I was hoping they would drop it off today, but my mail already came, so I guess I'll find out. If not, I'll try to go find it tomorrow. Okay, so my next thing, if you listen to my last video, this is my next project I was going to start, and I'm really happy with how it's coming out. So guys, this is my first time doing brioche, right? That's how we say it, brioche. And I think it's turning out like how it's supposed to. At first I was kind of nervous that it wasn't looking brioche. I don't know if it's considered reversible. I guess not. So this is the right side. So I started at the fingering weight bandana shawl or cowl. And I'm using Wonderland yarns. These are like her May and June colorways. I don't think there's actual names. So this one's my main color that I started with, and then this one is the coordinating color. It's interesting though, because some of this green has like a little bit of purple and the purple has a little bit of green. So I think that they complement each other well, but sometimes when I'm knitting, I'm like knitting the green, but then the green turns to a little bit of purple, and it kind of confuses me. But yeah, I picked up their brioche. Better than I thought. At first I was a little bit confused, but I think I have it worked. so it's going well. Oops, just pulled my snagged a little piece. Anyway, knitting it around. I'm knitting on size 4s because I didn't have size 3s. I had size 2. I thought that would be too small, so I'm knitting the smaller size on a size 4. So I'm hoping that turns out okay. I guess it's good practice. If this turns out too big, if I don't like it, I'll just go buy some 3s and start over, but I'll consider this good practice because lots of the patterns on my Ravelry queue right now have brioche in them, so I need to really practice that stitch. But I'm really liking how it's turning out. Yeah, so I'm on this section where you just keep going for a while. I don't want to give away her pattern. But look up Fingering Weight Bandana Shawl by Lavanya. Can't think of her last name. I can picture it in my mind, but I can't think. Something of P. You'll find it though. Everyone knows her. And if you don't follow her on Instagram, you should definitely check her out. I really love lots of her patterns and her posts and her fun colors that she uses. So I'm happy with these colors together, the green and the purple Wonderland yarns. I think it's the Cheshire Cat. I think that's what her fingering weight yarn is called. I think I might have enough to make 2, so I think I might make this one, you know, green as my main color, because I definitely can tell I have more purple than I do green at the moment. So I think I might go back and do purple as my main color and green, and maybe give one away for Christmas present this year. Anyway, I still have a ways to go. Definitely finger weight, again, takes so much longer, but it's pretty. And the color, this yarn is so pretty. So I guess it's worth just keep knitting. But I I've been working on this, and it needs to turn into 5 inches, and it's probably like 1, 2, 3, maybe a little bit more than 3, and I've been working on it for like 3 days. I guess not that diligently, but if you haven't tried brioche, I think this is probably a good starter pattern. And I've only done like a couple of the different stitches on her pattern. There's still a couple more. I don't know what you call it, different stitches that I haven't done yet that I think I'll do later in the pattern. So I've gotten down some of the basics, I think. Yeah, but I'm excited. I looked up a couple videos. I can't remember who I watched, what videos I watched, but honestly, they were kind of helpful. But once I just read what the stitches told me, I kind of figured it out. The only thing I'll say is, like, on this thing where you start a new round, I didn't do a very good job at the bottom. You can see, like, I'll have to really, when I sew these ends in, like, kind of stitch this up a little bit. So there's a little bit of hole right there. But as I've gone on, I've really been able to cross my colors over each other, if that makes any sense to everyone. So I don't know how to show this, but it looks much better. Like, it looks just normal. Like, you can't tell that's like the change in round. So I have my little stitch marker here. But yeah, it's been looking much better once I figured out that I needed to do something. But I probably have like a whole inch that's kind of loose and messy. But I think I'll be able to stitch it together and it'll be fine. So yeah, so I finished my fade, started my brioche, and that's what I've been knitting this week. So stay tuned for some fun yarn I'm getting in the mail, and maybe for this thing to be finished. Okay, have a good day.